So did you take things from my bags?
Of course. No, not from your bags. It was out in the garage.
Yeah. Still my stuff though, right?
It's in the garage. It's our stuff.
Okay. Listen, what's yours is mine and what's mine is mine.
Do you know, I'm really excited to get into the garage and properly sort it. But I'd need somebody who understands. I wouldn't do it with you because you would
have no patience for
no patience. But like it would be good to have the face stuff somewhere, the eyes stuff somewhere. Do you know what I mean? So that you could go and just grab.
Fair.
Do you know what I mean?
I get you.
Because there's a lot of bags everywhere.
Anyway, this is thrilling, but I think it's time to get into this week's
hot take.
Hot take.
Oh,
let's do it. So we are back for this week's Glow Home Hot Take. Yes, this is where we have a 10-minute to 15-minute to 20-minute, sometimes a rant.
Depends on who we're with.
Depends who we're with. Depends how annoyed we are. This is where we have a little rant about something that is happening.
And I'd like to call out, tell us what you want us to rant or talk about. Because like we always go into stuff that's for us.
Rant has a negative connotation. It can be a positive rant.
It could be a rant or a rave.
Rant or a rave.
Yeah.
I think we said that in the first
From James.
thing. But anyway, it's a rant or a rave, kids.
Yeah.
And today is a rant and a rave.
Well, it's a rave for me. I love it.
It's a bit of a rant from me. But anyway.
So this week we are going to talk about the reset culture. So
right, explain.
So when you decide that you're going to reset or like tidy basically your house.
So you can imagine how I feel about this.
Or reset your skincare regime.
Yeah. So I think January is the time when people go into it.
I love it. And I do my January resets and now they've fallen off a cliff, but I felt people just weren't into them. So I kind of do them January, February, March, and then I stop.
Yeah. That to me is
inconsistent.
No. What I was going to say is like, I think it's great because you're really good at it. And I do think like, I get it. I understand because you're like, you organize the messy drawer in the house. Boring. You do all those things.
It stayed very well. We're now in May and it's pretty.
Yeah. But what I will say is it's good because like it does make the house feel less cluttered and like it does give a calmer situation to the home. And similarly, like wildly, I am chaos in the house. As in, like I'm not dirty, but sometimes I like will have things.
Oh, you just know that Mark has been there because you're always. No, not in a bad way. You're just always on the go. Yeah. I'm always at home. Yeah, you're always on the go.
So
you're
I'm
always
like I have a 10-minute turnaround, so I have to go. So like. Even the other day, I was like, I came back. I had to go to work the other morning before the VIPs. I came back. I had to organize my bag and then I was gone. And then I was conscious. I was like, oh, I left a pair of shoes there. Or you always know I've been there.
Yeah.
But anyway, from a work perspective, when I go in every Monday morning, I reset the office every Monday. So I go in like an hour beforehand and I make sure all the boxes are cleared out of the office, that like all the desks are cleared down. And it's like a weird thing for me to like reset the office before I work because it like calms my brain.
Yeah. And you also love stationery.
I fucking love stationery.
Or there's a big or there's a new project or something, you always buy yourself a new notebook and a pen.
I fucking love it.
Yeah. I just like a notebook for lists.
See, the problem for me now with the notebook situation is that notebooks used to be like my list life. But now because I have to share my lists quite a bit with work, with like the team and things that we're doing, that it all kind of goes digital and I don't love it as much.
No,
I do love like actually physically writing out a list. There's something about ticking stuff off that feels really good. But in the world I live in, I'm constantly fighting that passion for pen and paper because actually I just have to do it in an app.
I like a list because especially the last few weeks where I was like a bit creative block. Do you know when I was just like
having a social block.
Yeah, I was just having a social block and I just didn't. So then what I started to do was
as if it's the most stressful. Paul is clenching his forehead as if
my
this
brow
is the most stressful thing in the world.
And I am so stressed
because he couldn't work out what reel to do.
No, it wasn't. It was just like I do feel that there's sometimes a perception that we just have to constantly churn out the content. And I don't think that comes from anybody else but me.
It's you.
And I have
it too. I get it.
And again, I think we just need to do more on the fly content that we don't really think about all the time. So we have a nice balance.
It's so funny because even the on the fly content, like,
it still takes time.
But also you have to think of it. You have to find it. Yeah. It's like that thing of like, everyone's like, oh, do a funny audio. And I'm like, which funny audio? Yeah. Like where?
And what?
Like,
I have to go and search it.
Yeah. Like I do save down different things. But like even at that, it's like,
yeah.
Like I found one that we were going to do for the VIPs the other day. Then I went to use the audio and whatever prick fucking did their thing.
You little
was
prick.
Hiding the audio. So actually when I clicked into the audio to use it, they had layered an actual audio over the audio that was showing on the thing.
What a
I was like, you
dick.
bastards.
And again, this is, do you know what? There's room for fucking everybody. You just have to shine bright.
Like, don't gatekeep a stupid audio.
Yeah, it's an audio. Get over yourself, you dick.
Exactly.
So I'm very much into and now in fairness with the list, it really helped me restart. Like I just was really task driven with the garage. Yeah. I was like, okay, so I have to paint the walls. I have to get those tiles down. I need to now get a curtain to block that off.
Are you going to finish the rest of the counter?
Yeah, I thought it was long enough. I have to go and buy another roll.
It looks nice. The white looks lovely.
I'm kind of raging that it was only it's now half a strip. I thought I bought it long enough.
Gross.
You won't notice it. But I
didn't. I wouldn't have noticed if you said it.
So I used DC Fix on the counter. I haven't shared anything yet because I'm still toying with, welcome to part 259 of making over the garage. But I'm just like, that also...
I do think if you're doing like a 30-part series, it needs to be something so exciting.
Yeah, it's not that exciting. We're basically have no money to do up the garage. So I was like, let's just paint it.
You're doing a great job
And yeah. And I will enjoy doing the organisation once I get into it.
There's about 7,000 million beauty products in there.
There is. And I did a good job last summer, but now I'm like, there's actually in face, there's eyes and lips and I need to, there's a lot of things. And I don't like, I'm like, what is this beauty product?
I need to go in and do a deep dive and try some new things to play.
Sorry. So we have a few topics within Reset. That was very...
Okay, amazing.
That was very...
Let's roll, bitches.
Okay. So... First one is, so we've talked about what a home reset is.
Yes.
Yeah. So like that's your fridge, your clean out, laundry folded. One thing about these glass bottles, because there's a trend going around with refilling your detergent and pods into glass jars.
Yeah.
Don't do that because what happens is it oxidizes the pods and makes them less effective.
Also, there's I've seen someone read someone for doing all this as well, of like people decanting all of the things into different things, saying that actually it's really not that sustainable. So like people are like, they do it. It's like, it's an extra layer of like packaging and things that you don't need.
And as I said, it gets rid of the actual quality of the product because you're taking it into sunshine or blah, blah, blah. So it's not.
So don't do
and
it,
also
bitches.
That.
Although I do sometimes like watching
Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle,
yeah.
That sitcom.
Her cooking show.
It's fucking awful.
I didn't really understand.
I watched her decanting shit into more bags. I was like, what are you doing?
I watched one episode and I was like, I don't think they really knew where they were going with this.
Hadn't got a fucking and then she did, the best thing was, I'm going to make these bespoke Epsom salts. And then she started making it bespoke. And then she realized that she only had enough for half the tub. So then just fucked the Epsom salts on top of it.
Stop.
Like, no, that's a hard no for me.
It seemed like it was not.
It's and also, tough when she's doing that.
That's not her house.
No, it's not her house. Yeah, imagine.
I was like, if I'm going to see this happen.
Do you feel resets are actually helpful or are they just to be aesthetic?
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
So I do feel like the January reset thing, right? There's lots of things in it that are really useful and really helpful, but I also think there's a thing that's like, it's performative. Do you know what I mean? As in like, there's some things in there that you probably don't really need to do, but you're filling your full grid.
No, and you know why I do that? Because I think sometimes with January, people go really hard into the fitness, and fitness isn't just everyone's bag. It's all about like, I'm gonna do like a question for you. Where's the hard 100 people? Where's the hard 100-day thing that everyone gone? Where's the results from that?
It was hard 75, wasn't it?
Whatever it was. 75 days. We didn't see any fucking results from that, did we?
Oh, we actually did. I seen quite a bit of it.
I didn't. Anyway, I like to fill mine with a bit of like, buy yourself a candle, buy yourself some flowers, so that it's not always like these things that you have to do 10,000 steps, you have to do 4 classes a week.
Fair.
Not everyone is into that.
I
think
agree.
like in mine, I do 2 liters of
But you
water.
don't think we're in a world now where you can choose what, like, if that thing isn't for you, fine, don't do it. Because you can do the cleaning one or you can do whatever. So no hate on the people who do the hard in wellness, because that is the type of reset that I'd enjoy.
Mark likes to go to a prison basically. When he's resetting, he is like, I'm looking boiled chicken, no seasoning, no nothing.
If anyone can find me, basically what I'm looking for is a solo holiday that is also a torture camp. Okay. I'm looking to go and be tortured for a week, put through 4 workouts a day, I just get to eat an aubergine and some pine nuts every day. And
aubergine, how dare you?
And basically that I have a miserable, stunning week and leave feeling like, maybe a colonic irrigation is part of it. Like, just wash me out, pump me in the washing machine and spit me out and send me home. That's what I want. So any recommendations?
And another point is like, who I am thrown by you and a clonic irrigation and aubergine eating with pine nuts. Like, I can't. Who do I feel sometimes these resets can be done for other people? They're not actually for the person doing it. Do you get me?
Do you not think that that's everyone who just sets up a reset?
Yeah, but when I do a reset, like when I'm cleaning or whatever, I'm actually cleaning. Like, I'm not cleaning.
But are you doing
I really
it because you put it up January, February and March? Are you doing it all 3 months?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. No, and then I try and plan it with my content.
Can I tell you? So I watch all of your content. Obviously, I adore all of your content. I think you're very good at what you do. And I am your biggest number one fan.
Coming.
But the reset thing is the one thing that is so completely opposite to anything I believe in that I actually don't really subscribe to it.
So what is your version of a reset? Like, what is your version of...
I don't think I would ever...
You just said you did The Office.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That is like, but that's just like a daily routine. I wouldn't share that with anyone or be like, everyone should do this thing.
People would love that.
No, they wouldn't, to be honest.
I watch people cutting hedges.
I know, it's not, no. And also, genuinely, that is a perfect example where that is just for my thing, for me, that like just resets my brain. Do you know what I mean? It's not a thing. It's just me doing my thing on a Monday to get myself together. I think people find it wild.
Yeah, you don't
also,
really
is it really rude is also the other thing, because I clear down everyone's desk in the office.
Yeah, there should be a policy on a Friday that people clear out their desks.
But is it rude that I'm like, sorry, but everyone's desk needs to, here, listen, paying the rent. So if I want to make sure everyone's desk is clean on a Monday morning.
But I'm sure you're not getting rid of...
No, I don't get rid of anything. I just clear down shit. Any shit that's left in your office goes into your drawer. And then I wipe down
like a little
desk.
scurry funge, basically.
Yeah, basically what I do. And then I organise all the other bits around the office.
So there's an interesting point on this. Do you think it is productivity in disguise?
What does that mean?
So like that actually we're trying to sugarcoat it, that it's actually like, we're just actually doing everyday tasks.
Yeah, I think it's a great way to like, it's a task list, and I love a task list. Like, I do love a task list. I love knowing what I need to do. It takes down the anxiety as well, because sometimes when everything lives in your head, it can be a little bit more stressful. So sometimes it's just nicer when you get it all on paper and you're like, that's my list of things that I need to do. I know what's ahead of me and know what I have to do.
Do you have any things that you like look forward to doing yourself?
There's something kind of therapeutic about like goodie bags.
Oh,
I don't mind doing the building of a goodie bag.
You should do that as content. People love that kind of shit.
That's kind of boring.
Yeah, for
it's
you.
a menial task.
For you. But like other people really enjoy.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed. We had like a YSL event 2 weeks ago. And we had like different shades of different people. It's a bit of a mathematical equation versus like what each bag was getting. And it was actually, I found it quite therapeutic.
Do you know who'd be very good for that?
Who?
ChatGPT.
What do you mean?
You can throw an Excel into ChatGPT and it'll do a little wonder.
I know, but it was done by people's skin tone.
Throw that into an Excel.
But I don't have their skin tone in an Excel. Okay. I know it from my mind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. ChatGPT is the answer to everything, Paul.
It is.
Because let's not forget, it is your drunken hand.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I do find sometimes that with them, you have that constant pressure to keep doing it. Like constantly.
Yeah, well, that's more fool you.
Yeah.
Because you do it January, February, and March. Just do a January reset and be done with it.
Oh, okay. Then that's me told. That is me told.
I'm like, well, if you're giving out, you have to constantly keep doing it. Then who's the problem here?
Is there one routine that you really love doing?
I love my morning when I haven't been well the past while, so I haven't been able to go to the gym in the morning. But my morning routine is honestly one of my favorite things in the whole entire world. And I haven't been able to do it for a while. And I'm excited to get back into it post our holiday. It's like getting up. I got up like 5:30 in the morning. And I've changed it. So I've been getting up that early and just going into the office and working, which is actually depressing because I'm just working from 7 a.m. till like 6 p.m. Yeah. So usually I'd get up, I go to the gym, I have my shower, and basically I've like had a bit of me time before I get to the office. And that part of the day I really enjoy because no one's awake yet. No one's emailing me. No one's texting me. It's like bliss.
Yeah. I love cleaning out my wardrobe.
You're a serial wardrobe cleaner.
I'm dying for you to go away.
Oh, fuck off.
I will literally open them wardrobes. I'll throw fucking everything onto the bed. I'll have a glass of wine, put a horror movie on.
Yours or mine?
My clothes, not yours. I've done a good job of yours. Okay. And you have kept on top of yours.
I haven't really kept on top of it. It needs another clean, but look.
Didn't want to say that, but yes. So that's what I'm going to do at mine on Wednesday or Thursday this week.
And this is what people don't realize. I will be living my best life having drinks in Ibiza.
Yeah.
And Paul will be living his best life, genuinely living his best life, having a glass of wine, clearing the wardrobe at home.
There's a new horror movie out and I don't know if it's actually released. I need to try and find it. Basically, it's about a monkey who kills people, like a toy monkey.
Like this
It's like an omen.
This is the kind of shit I don't need in my life. Oh, okay?
The best.
That brings him joy. It's okay that we have different things that we like. And then we come together and we love each other in a glorious middle ground.
Yeah. That could be a good topic, couldn't it? Horror movies.
No, it's not a good topic. No, thank you.
Movies. We haven't done movies.
I think we've ranted quite enough about resetting. The general consensus is Paul is all about all the resets all of the time. I am like, I'll take it or I'll leave it. I would do an aggressive torturous reset for a week somewhere in the world. If someone can send me a link to this best place that I can do this, that'd be great.
Torture camp.
But yes, basically let us know what your thoughts are on a reset routine. And if you be into it or not into it. Penny, I wish you could see Penny right now. Penny's having a dream.
She's having a dream.
She's sleeping on the couch. She's having a dream.
She's having a dream. She's barking.
She's like, Paul's going to make me reset my lovely
She lives the lap of luxury, that
she
dog.
really has the life. Anyway. We will see you on next week's episode with the lovely Terry McAvoy.
Oh, sorry, that was me just then. Talk. Yes, you can see us. And as always, follow us, like us, subscribe. Our subscribes are growing. It's kind of exciting.
It's exciting.
Are we allowed to say the other thing that we're doing? I think we should.
Sorry, yes. Wait, when is this out? Is it already done?
No. Oh.
This will be episode
next
3.
week. No, this is on the holidays. Oh my God, this is very exciting.
We are doing a live podcast at Taste this year on the 15th of June at 2 p.m. Yes. So if you're coming to Taste, come and see us. We're going to be doing our Globe or Blow Up. We're going to be doing Is It Just Me? And we might be doing a little
I'm going to see if we have some prizes. If Yusk can give us some prizes.
Yes, we are working with the lovely Yusk who are sponsoring our attendance at the Taste Festival. It's very exciting.
Yeah. So, and actually, just so you know,
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, you need to go to Taste because there is a beautiful, if you're Dublin based, there's a beautiful Mexican in Ranelagh called Perillos. All the girls have gone and they said it is delicious. And they are at Taste.
Right, connect the dots.
You need to go.
Oh, they're at Taste.
They're at Taste. You need to go get a little taco.
The lead there, buried the lead.
Get a little taco, get a little rosé, and then come see us.
Great.
Hey,
Perillo, if you're listening, why don't you give everyone at our live podcast a margarita?
Oh my God, we should do that.
Are you listening, Perillo?
Hello.
Yeah, do that. Come to our podcast live.
Yeah.
How sad. Oh my God, it's going to be so awkward. What if we arrive and no one is there?
Oh God.
We're just sitting talking to ourselves.
Well, we can do that for 30 minutes. The gig is a gig.
We actually do that every week anyway. Anyway, guys, we love you. See you guys in the next one. Bye.